This is the 2018 Mazda Axela. We're going to talk about the three main reasons why you should consider buying the Mazda 3 or Mazda Axela. Point number one is design. As you can see in this video, is that Mazda Axela or the Mazda 3 has a very beautiful design in terms of headlights, the grille, and also the front bumper. The side profile of this car looks absolutely amazing. You have these 16-inch alloys, low profile setup in these units. You have chrome finish on the lower section of this car, and also you have a very nice sloping roof design. The taillights in this car looks futuristic. You can see from this side clear finish, and then you have this light that somehow goes away from the vehicle. The interior design is the selling point of this car. As you can see how beautifully it is crafted, and also it has these nice looking seats right here. Starting right at the door, you can notice that Mazda did put a lot of effort in designing the interior of this car. You have this brushed chrome finish, chrome plated door handle, nice looking armrest right here, storage space, and a very nice speaker setup. As you sit to sit in this car, you notice that you have a very nice sitting space, and these seats can be manually adjustable to suit your sitting style. Now you have a very nice looking steering wheel here. The finish, the design is quite impressive. You have controls or cruise control on this unit, more controls for the infotainment system, and also you have nice clusters for these units. The dashboard looks absolutely nice. It looks very well designed. You have this brushed chrome finish. This infotainment system has been set up in a design that you might think it tends to retract, but it is always like that. The center console also is quite amazing. The setup here is brilliant. You have your climate controls, a very nice gear lever, your manual handbrake right here. You can put this car into sports mode using this button here. More controls for the infotainment system. You have two cup holders for you and your front passenger, and of course you have more storage space for some of your stuff. Your passenger in this car is also going to enjoy the ride with these beautiful seats here that are manually adjustable. The seating space of this Mazda Axela is quite amazing. Here at the back you get a slightly cramped space, but for short people or ladies, I think this could be a very spacious unit for you. So in this side it's kind of spacey. The other side was a little bit cramped up because the driver had pushed back the seats. In terms of design, I'd say Mazda really nailed the design of this car, especially the exterior. You realize there are a number of features here and there. You have your aerial fin, you have brake lights integrated right here, you have wipers for your backside, a nice Mazda emblem, some very beautiful taillights. These are car rides on a 1.5 liter Sky Active G petrol unit right there. You have a number of sensors for the backside. Of course, you have an exhaust here, and in general, this car looks amazing. So in terms of design, this car scores highly as compared to the other cars in the market. Point number two is about the Mazda's fuel economy. Now, the Mazda Axela has a Sky Active G technology on its engine. So this one is a petrol 1.5 liter. It rides on an automatic transmission, and of course this car is a two-wheel drive. In that case, I would say it is a front-wheel drive. Now this car looks good. As you can see from the design, you have a very nice setup here. This one is an L4. You have 4 cylinders in it, and everything in this car generally looks amazing. Now this one being a petrol unit, you get a 1.5 liter. There are a number of engine options to choose from, to up to 4 options to choose from, but majorly it depends on the location. Mazda distributes their cars in different markets, and here in Kenya we get a 1.5 liter diesel, and you also get a 1.5 liter petrol. In other countries they get up to 2 liter, and in extreme cases they also get 2.5 liter. But here in Kenya we have 1.5 liter diesel, 1.5 liter petrol. Fuel economy is not that bad. If you're driving in the highway, you're going to get around 20 kilometers per liter. If you're driving in the city where there is a lot of traffic, you'll get an average of 16-17 kilometers per liter. Combined fuel economy of 19-18 kilometers per liter in this unit right here. So in terms of fuel economy for a 1.5 liter engine, I would say that is very, very good fuel economy. Mazda Axela giving you 19-18 kilometers per liter is way above the average of other cars, which usually gives you around 14-15 kilometers per liter. So if you're going to buy Mazda Axela petrol, you're going to benefit a lot from the Sky Active G technology, which helps to improve on fuel consumption, or it minimizes on fuel consumption rather than maximize on it, which is a very good feature when you're buying a car in Kenya. We know most of us usually go for fuel economy as compared to power and everything else. So if you want to go for a fuel efficient car, you could always go for the hybrid, and if you don't like hybrid, you could always come for this Mazda Axela petrol engine with the Sky Active G technology. It has, of course, an automatic transmission. In other countries you get the manual ones, but here majorly you get this automatic transmission, depending on your taste and the design that you love. The point number 3 about this car, why should buy a Mazda Axela, is the price and the resale value. I think I'm going to put that together. So in terms of resale value, Mazda right now in the Kenyan market is showing that it is a very good car. It is quite practical, it is a reliable unit, and it gives you a lot of reliability. We've not had a lot of breakdowns in the Mazda, especially the petrol units. Maybe the diesel we've had 1 or 2 things, but if you want a very nice unit, you could always go for the petrol ones. But the petrol one is going to give you basic features as compared to the diesel Mazdas. Diesel kidogo was would say diesels are usually more fully loaded, unlike the petrol units. For example, let us see what we have in this seat here. In the Mazda Axela petrol, you have these fabric seats. In the Mazda Axela diesel, probably you're going to get leather seats. Another feature is, in this unit, you're going to get these manually adjustable seats. In the Mazda Axela diesel, you're going to get electronically adjustable seats, or electric seats in that case. In extreme cases, you're going to get Mazda Axela diesel with memory seats settings as compared to this one. But either way, because of this petrol unit having these low specs, you're going to get a very, very good price for these units. Of course, I know when a car is fully loaded, the price usually tends to go up. But if you want a simple car like this, but I think this petrol one has almost each and every feature that you're looking for. Electric seats is not a big thing. You can always go manually. Leather seats, it becomes very hard to clean them at times, and also it tends to tear a little bit if it sits in hot environment for too long. But if you have fabric, you can vacuum it, you can clean it, you can change them, you can put seat covers on them, at least to protect the integrity of your seats. This particular unit, I think it's fine. As you can see, you have daytime running lights, you have LED headlights over here. This one has fog lights also, which is it has fog lights here, and of course you have your turn signals here, which is very, very good. And of course you have this unit with an extended front bumper here, which is very, very good, with a very good design, front facing camera, and a number of sensors to improve on the safety of these units. So a 2018 Mazda Axela like this one, these are petrol units, you're going to get at 2 million shillings. 2017 model, you're going to get it at 1.8 million. For the diesel one, 2018 model, 2.2 million shillings. 2017 model, 2 million shillings. So I would say this one is a little bit budget friendly, but of course the prices are always negotiable, and if you're not able to raise that money in full at the moment, of course you can always go for higher purchase. You can buy it on higher purchase. You give us a deposit of around 1 million shillings, 900,000, then we agree on the payments schedule for you from 15 to 24 months, or even up to 30 months, depending on how you're going to decide how many months you want. Now this car has some nice alloys here from Mazda. We have disc brakes on the inside. This one has McPherson start suspension. At the back we have a multi-link suspension, which is quite okay, with also some disc brakes on it. So I would say Mazda Axela is good. They've done their assignments very well. It is a good unit. In terms of design, you can't compare it with the likes of Toyota Fielder. This one looks better. This one looks good. This one has also a sports mode. Uh, when you're driving, you can switch this car to sports mode, which is it gives you more performance also, but still at the same time it gives you very good fuel economy. Sawa. So if you want to buy this car, reach me out. Namba yangu iko hapo. You always know what to do. Unanishtua, then send you the photos and maybe agree on one or two things. So I'd say thank you so much, guys. Make sure you watch this video to the end and also subscribe for more.